Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sabrina, and today I'm going to show you how I make breakfast burritos. Now this recipe is specifically something I make for my husband. It's an easy recipe to just whip up and then put in the fridge so that later on he can just grab it in the morning and reheat it. Now this is super easy. It's only got it's got 4 ingredients total, and it's just potatoes, sausage of your choice, breakfast sausage, or you can do a regular sausage depending. You could even do a chorizo if you want, with like more of a spicy sausage if you would prefer. But what I'm going to be using is just a regular sausage today, and then I said potatoes. I also put cheese in it, and I wrap it up all in a tortilla. My husband does not like eggs, so if you want you could add eggs in this too, but I do not. So anyway, let's get started. Alright, so let's go through what all the ingredients you need, and then what all the utensils that you're going to use too. So first, let's go with the utensils. You're going to need a knife, just a regular knife, cutting board. You're going to need a cheese grater, and something to put the tortillas in, like a container. You could even put it in a plastic baggie. Just something that's refrigeratable. Anyway, and then for the ingredients, I use these tortillas. They are from our grocery store, but just any old flour tortillas will work. And then I use cheddar cheese and a regular Jimmy Dean sausage. This one's been used, but it's just regular sausage, as you can see. And so it's a premium pork sausage. Anyway, so, but you can use whatever sausage, like I had said before, that you would prefer. So anyway, breakfast sausage can tend to taste a little better if you're looking for that breakfast flavor, but I think that the regular works great too. Anyway, and then you're going to need 2 to 3 potatoes, depending on how many burritos you want to make. Today I am just going to be making 2 to 3, depending on how many the potatoes make. Sometimes 2 potatoes will make 3 tortillas, or 3 burritos, and sometimes they'll only make 2. So anyway, basically what a good rule of thumb is 1 potato will either do 1 to 2 burritos. So anyway, then you're also going to need a cast iron skillet or some sort of pan to fry the potatoes and the sausage in. You're also going to need some oil. I'm going to use this regular coconut oil from Costco. And then you're also going to need a few spices. I use some cayenne pepper. This you do not have to put in there, but my husband likes some spice. Also some black pepper and some garlic powder. I'm also going to be using some Himalayan pink salt. This is in a sea salt container, but it is pink Himalayan salt. And so I will be using that. So I'll be using that salt. You can use whatever salt you want, and it's really just sprinkling on the potatoes. So let's get started and show you how to make these. So first you're going to chop up your potatoes. I've already chopped up some of them, but before I finish, I'm going to go ahead and come over here, and I'm going to heat this pan to on high. So you want to heat it to high just for a few minutes, and then while it's heating, you're also going to put a spoonful of coconut oil. A good just teaspoonful will work perfect. And then you're just going to let that melt while you're finishing chopping your potatoes. So I finished cutting up the potatoes, and now I'm just going to go ahead and check on the pan. I'm also going to take a spatula, and I'm going to kind of just smooth the oil all over the pan. Right. Then we're going to go ahead and come over here, and you are going to add your potatoes. Okay, so now you're going to go ahead and add your spices. And you're just going to kind of sprinkle the salt all over the potatoes. We like our potatoes nice and salty. Not too salty, but nice and salty, so salt it pretty well. Then you're also going to add your pepper, and just evenly along the potatoes. Same thing with your garlic. Don't add too much garlic, but just enough for the taste. Okay. And then you are going to be very careful with the next step, because cayenne pepper is spicy. So you're gonna kind of just gently sprinkle it everywhere. And you do not need a whole lot of cayenne pepper. I do repeat, not a whole lot. Just so you guys know. Then you're gonna just kind of stir in the spices. So all of it combines into the potatoes fairly well. Combine the spices and the potatoes with the oil. You're going to go ahead and cover the pan for a little bit, and then you're going to go ahead and turn down the heat to a medium high. Now just let that cook, and off and on, like probably every minute or so, you're going to check it. You're going to stir it up, and you're going to just keep stirring it till the potatoes are cooked. So I came back over here, and the potatoes have been cooking for about 5 minutes, and they are all done and soft. You just want to cook them till the potatoes are cooked through, and then they are ready. So now they're ready to be put onto the tortillas. I'm just going to take the potatoes and put them on the tortilla. A good amount. I'd say that's probably plenty because you're not putting eggs or anything else besides the sausage and cheese on there. So you want to make sure it's a nice big plump tortilla, or plump burrito anyway. Alright, now as you can see, I have put the sausage in the pan that I was using for the potatoes. And that's fine. If you want a clean pan for your sausage, that's fine too, but I just prefer to do it this way. So I'm going to go ahead and put the sausage in there, and then I'm going to turn it on about the same temperature we did the potatoes to start with, and then I will turn it down here in a few. And then I'm going to add a little bit of water. Not too much, just enough to kind of cover the bottom of the pan. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix the sausage around. Kind of just button it up a little bit. And then I'm just going to let it cook. You don't need to cover the sausage. If you don't want to, you can, because sometimes that's a little less messy because sausage tends to spit a lot. Now you're just gonna let it cook, and I will be back. All right, the sausage is all done now. All been cooked through and browned. So now you're just gonna put some sausage on top of the tortilla. Put the sausage on the on top of the potatoes, and that's kind of what you're gonna look for. Just cover the top of the potatoes so it looks like that. So as you can see, that made 3 tortilla or burritos. So, and now you're just going to grate the cheese on top. Just enough to cover the potatoes and the meat. Not too much, but enough to make it nice and cheesy. Kind of show you here what I'm doing. That's plenty right there. Now I'm just going to fold up all the tortillas. And what I do is I take 2 of the sides and I fold them like this and kind of curve them around. I'll show that again here. So it's all flat. Take 2 sides, and then you're gonna fold the other side over. You're gonna pinch the 2 other sides, and then you're gonna roll. Okay? You do that with the other one. Real quick. Fold and roll. Put them in the Tupperware. Cover it with a lid. And I put it in the fridge for my husband to take. Alright guys, well that is it. That is the whole recipe for my breakfast burritos that I make for my husband. And like I said, you can tweak it to your own specifications. You can add eggs, you can add onions, you can add whatever you want. But that's just a simple recipe that I like to use. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video, and please let me know what you thought. If you tried the recipe, let me know what you thought about it. And Please like my channel, subscribe, share. Please let me know what you think. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.